Rest in peace, McCoy. All I do is talk, yeah. In the club, got them bottles on replay. Tryna break a record like a DJ.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy TDK, and I'm back, but as we continue the regular season, we're heading into week 8. I'm looking to get this playoff berth. As we end up losing a coin toss. And of course, y'all know how y'all be doing out here. My man goes the kick, which is not an issue. I was like, it's not a problem. Y'all know how I do. I'm used to getting the ball first anyway, so it's honestly not an issue. I'm just going to get this ball first, let my hashtag fast break offense get to work, and do what we do. So I'm hoping to get this W and, you know, win out the rest of the season so I don't have to take the back roads to the Super Bowls. You see right there on the 3rd and 2, my boy LeGarrette Blount, he ends up getting a huge run, running people over. Right here, look at my boy Jerome the Bus Bettis, and he gets laid out. Like, see, the thing is, I don't like people hit. And damn, Gina, Eric Dickerson too? I mean, why is you hitting my players like that? See, I've already told y'all, hashtag chill team. I don't like people hitting my players like that. I take that as a sign of aggression. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like stuff like that. So if you hit my players like that, we might have some problems. As you see right here on the 3rd and inches, I just continue to let this fast break offense do what it does. And look at this guy. Look at this guy. Is you really out here trying to time my snap count? So we did not do anything with it. So you know what I do? It's either hashtag sim style or get styled on. It's just that simple. So what I did was I just took my points. It's really not an issue to me. It doesn't bother me to take my points. And I keep it moving. I'm going to go ahead and get on defense and do what it does. Do what I normally do. Right there on the 2nd and 7, he did nothing with it. Right here on the 1st and goal, we end up getting a nice stop. And of course, he turns your brony and pays for it as my boy Patrick Willis comes down, lays some lumber, and ends up laying this man out. So of course, at this point, I'm kind of tight. I'm not even gonna front. Because I was like, you know what? I kept it sim style. I kicked the field goal, which is my problem. It's definitely not his problem at all. But at the same time, don't mean I still ain't gonna be tight that you turn a jabroni on me. So of course, at this point, I'm ready to put my foot in his narrow ass. I'm ready to put my 8.5, sometimes 9s, in his narrow ass, yo. I'm ready to get in this end zone. And come on, man. The run commit though. Is we really do a run commit out here? Y'all know it ain't a TheDreamKareem video if I do not see run commit shouted. So of course, since I'm on the 1-yard line, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that this man is lanky as hell, and I'm going to go ahead and jump in the end zone and do what I do, and then turn trifling and go for 2. That's what you get for going on a 4th down, and you know we ain't done. Hashtag Trill Team, it's the kickoff, baby. If either he messed up or I messed up, and I completely messed up, but thank God for teammates because they have my back. As he ends up taking a shot, he ends up fumbling, and then LeGarrette Blount, he ends up picking the ball up, and we get the recovery. Right there, that 1st down, I should be ashamed of myself because I did absolutely nothing when I took a sack. But on the next play, we got a few yards. Right here on the 3rd and 11, I just keep the fast break offense going as best as I can. And look at my man. I was crying because I know. I want to say that was Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders stay on some crying moment. The thing is, I know my man was thinking off top, okay, I'm about to come down, I'm about to lace a lumber with Deion Sanders, but he did not know that Jerome the Bus Bettis, and come on, Patrick Willis, really? Did you go to the popcorn party last night? And right there, EA Sports, y'all gotta help me out. Y'all was pressing Y, but did not get a reaction. And right there on the 3rd and 10, I pressed Y, I got a reaction, but the ball went right through him. Just crazy. But like I was saying, you know my boy Deion Sanders, he stays on a crying moment. He came down and he caught the shoulder. He got fed the shoulder. It was just too funny. And right here, finally, users on deck. I do this defense for real, homeboy. EA Sports, you know you owe me 97 favors. It came down. If you follow me on Twitter, you would know why it went to 97 instead of 98 now. And like I said, it's going to keep going down as long as EA Sports, they keep doing the great stuff they've been doing as far as looking out for the kid. Definitely appreciate the invite that I got and all that good stuff. Like I said, is we really doing run commit though? Good for him. Good for this man. And damn, Gina, I didn't even make it. So I said, you know what? Because I didn't make it, that means I got to get on my defense right now. I got to get on my defense grind because he's already in the red zone. In a way, basically, I kind of gave him a touchdown. Right, I should have had another interception, and of course, he turns jabroni, and look at what happens. I make a beautiful adjustment with my boy Killer Cam. He ends up picking off the ball, so of course, I'm looking, and I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and run with it, and I promise, yo, I meant to throw the ball to Franco Harris, but I figured if I would have threw it, I would have got caught with the got called for a forward pass, so it just wasn't worth it. And I didn't have enough time to slide, so y'all know how that goes. So he's already back in the red zone. Second and goal as he drops back, excuse me. He does nothing with it. So right there on the third and goal, he just takes his points and keeps it moving. Since he's getting the ball back in the second half, I guess he figures, you know what, it's really not an issue. Right there, me making an open field tackle using that defense assist, though. See, I ain't go front. I ain't gonna say no fake dreams. I was using that defense assist on that one, you know what I'm saying? I ain't taking no chances. I can't afford to be getting hit with the no users, you know what I'm talking about? That's how it goes out here. And you see right there on the third and long, he ends up making a beautiful completion to his tight end. Right here on the first and goal, as he's letting his option get open up a little bit. Right here on the second and inches, my man Killer Cam, I was coming down to lay down a hit stick, and it just didn't work. He just got some little weak animation. But right here, on the first and goal, he throws the ball down the field. Sean Taylor breaks it up. Right here on the second and 10, he drops back. And I think he didn't get a completion. Right here on the third and long, as he checks down to Franco Harris, and he ends up getting a completion on the play. So he's moving the ball pretty darn nice. I ain't even gonna front. I ain't even gonna lie. Right here on the first and goal, as he ends up throwing the ball up the field, he ends up getting a nice game from it. Right here on the play action on the first and goal, he's running, he's looking. Y'all know how y'all doing this, Camille. Y'all love to run out to either the left or the right, preferably the right. As you see right here, he tried to dive in the end zone with Colin Kaepernick, and he ends up fumbling. So right now, I'm feeling myself, because I was like, you know what, this man has been in the red zone 3 times, and he's only been able to get a field goal out of it. As you see me trying to leapfrog with my boy Thurman Thomas. See, I kind of missed it. I kind of look bad on that one, but you know what, we're going to call it as we see it. We're going to say that was kind of a halfway leapfrog. Nonetheless, as you see my boy Thurman Thomas getting into the end zone this time. Look at my boy Randall Cunningham as he's celebrating, doing his thing on the field right now. And of course, I turn trifling. That's just what I do. I act trifling, and I go on a 2-point conversion. I get the ball to my boy LeSean McCoy, and damn, Gina, that spin though, that spin was too legit. But like I was saying, this man has been in the red zone. He's had 3 opportunities to try to get a touchdown. As you see right here, my boy Patrick Willis. I didn't use no defense assist on that one. I just tried to run and do a hit stick, and if I would have missed, I would have looked silly if he would have put a juke on me. But like I was saying, he's had 3 opportunities, and he's done nothing with it besides 1 field goal. So that's pretty darn good, especially because in a way I kind of helped him out. As you see my boy Patrick Willis, the Combine Warrior to be exact, as he ends up getting an interception, and y'all know what happens after this. Y'all know what happens after this. You already know I have to send that message, that stamp of approval, and let my man know you ain't got no pancake mix. You knew what you was getting yourself into, shouted, when you was playing TheDreamKareem, or maybe you didn't. Nonetheless, it's been real. It's been true. It's your boy TDK, and I'm out.